Hello, today we're going to learn how to load a folding camera. In this case we have a Nagel Vollenda. Folding roll film cameras, they all pretty much load the same, especially those that don't have any type of sensing mechanism. So we'll need three things. Obviously you're going to need the camera, you'll need a spare spool, an empty spool for the take-up of your film, and you will need your fresh roll film. In this case I've already taken out of the box and removed the foil covering and the paper ring. Step one, of course, is to open the camera. Here there's a small little catch and the camera simply opens. Now you take your spool and you insert it into the camera. In this case goes under what they call the key, the winding key. So you push down so you can get the post, there we are, into the little take-up. Wind the key until you feel it engage. And should, at any moment, sometimes you have to work with it just a little bit. There it is. Much more trouble than I expected. Next you take your empty roll film, or your new roll film, excuse me, and you put it into this side. Let's see, does this lift up? No, this is spring loaded in this one. So insert this small post into this small receptacle, push down, and oh boy, okay, there you are. Now the film is inside your, the film is now in the camera. Take out the film leader, and there's a small slot in the take-up spool. These are very narrow take-up spools. So you're going to have to probably rotate it a little bit while you insert that film leader in there. Okay, now it is in there, so you start winding. Wind carefully. There you go. Once you have it going, see you have your double arrows. Once you have it going, you can just pretty much stop once you reach this point. Close the back and continue winding until number one shows up in the small red window. In this case, this takes 2 frames on each one. So what you would do is you wind till number one appears in this window, take a shot, wind till number one appears in this window, take another shot, wind till number 2 appears, take your photo, number 2 appears here, and so on and so on. Now you have to be careful as you wind the film. I'll show you why. Because it can be very easy to wind past it. In this case there's arrows to tell you when you're getting close. See, now there's dots and then she gets smaller. Or in this case, there's a number 1. Then you stop, you can open your camera, and you're all ready to go out and take photos. With a roll film camera, you never rewind the film, so you pretty much, after you've taken your last photo, which in this case will be 16, you just continue winding and winding and winding until you feel that paper come loose from the take-up spool. Open it up. There will be a small little paper ring that you paste to the spool. Paste that so you know the film itself doesn't open up, and you're finished. And take that and have it processed, or process it yourself. And that is how to load a camera.